Today's video is going to be very exciting for me because I've finally found a way to be able to help my students and also obviously my YouTube subscribers how to, in a way more efficient and simple and cost-effective way, create their casino affiliate website. Just a quick break in this video. What you might have noticed is that I forgot actually to place the microphone in front of my mouth. So the microphone in the rest of the video is like behind my laptop. So I actually tried to crank the audio up as much as I could, so to make it work for this video. But if there's any weird noises or anything, I apologize for that. I hope this video is watchable anyway, but it's very late here and I'm pretty tired. But yeah, sorry for that. As many of you guys know, especially people from inside of the community, I really love GeneratePress, the WordPress theme, to build my own comparison websites in. And to be honest, while I still think that this theme is the most optimized WordPress theme that exists, I kind of realized that the learning curve, it's not the hardest theme to use, but it's very, very plain in terms of that there's really not much to customize. You kind of have to build it from scratch if you want to do it right. But now I've found another theme that I've been trying out on a new website of mine. I've also been playing around with it a lot to optimize it as much as possible. And I'm kind of ready to share my experience with this theme. I'm also going to show you what type of website I built with this theme. And I'm also going to show you how I did this. I'm also going to show you some of the WordPress backend. And I'm also going to show you that I actually managed to rank a website with this theme. So yeah, obviously, if you're interested in having a look at this theme, I'm going to drop a link in the description and also in the pinned comment. So you can go there and you can have a look at the theme. And I'm also going to show you, obviously, that. I'm going to show you the different templates they're using. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty exciting video. I urge you to stay throughout the whole video because there might be some things in the end of the video that could be very interesting for you to, to know about. So it's in the middle of night here in Indonesia, so I'm recording this very late. But that is okay. So the theme I'm talking about is Mercury. And just like many other themes, you are buying it from Envato Market. So yeah, I already bought this theme, so that's why you cannot see the price here really. But I think it's around $79, which is also like a lifetime kind of thing. So you don't have to, like you have to do with GeneratePress. I think you have to pay it yearly. This is a one-off fee. So in terms of what it's doing, I think it's a great price for a theme. So we can go here and we can do a live preview of this theme. Maybe I'm gonna show you what I built with it first. I think I have it here somewhere. This is just a staging version of a website I built with this theme. I'm going to show you some traffic from the actual website I created, but for many obvious reasons, I'm not sharing my websites here on the YouTube channel. But nevertheless, this website, I built it. It took me, I mean, obviously, I created one staging version first that I was playing around with just to get the feel for everything and to optimize it in a right way. Because keep in mind that even though this looks very sleek and very nice, it's actually kind of a bloated theme. So it's not only about just downloading this theme and then you're going to plug and play and then you kind of just finished. It doesn't take 5 minutes to set this theme up. It actually do require quite a bit of customization. And compared to GeneratePress, where we actually have to, build the website from the ground up, here we're kind of doing the opposite. We're just removing as much as possible from the template that we're using because there's so much things that we're not going to need. At least for me, my way of building these comparison websites is very straightforward. I want a website with a good comparison table, and many of you have already heard this probably, but yeah, a good comparison table, text, make it easy for the eye, and basically make it as efficient as possible. We don't need all of these flashy banners and stuff like this that they have in the templates. So all of that, according to me at least, subjectively, I want to remove all of that. So I built this website. It's called Casino Website because I didn't have any inspiration doing anything else. So I created this logo. Obviously, I'm showing how to add logo, how to make everything perfect. But I just want to go through this. They have a lot of different comparison tables that you can choose from. So this is not something that has been custom designed or anything, but by a developer. You get this comparison table basically for free when you buy the theme. I'm going to show you how it's implemented, but this is actually pretty amazing. I added some random casinos here that I think is the logos looks good. That's why I added them. So we can also quickly show how it looks on phone. And it actually looks great on phone, the comparison table, like this. I really, to be honest, the design, I really love it. So yeah, it looks like this. Obviously, this bar here is not going to be there. It's just because I'm logged into WordPress. And then I added a table of contents. This one I added myself, like custom me, because they don't really provide this in the theme. But it's pretty easy to do. I'm not going to show how to do it, but it's kind of easy. Then it's basically just text. I added like a column here with some new casinos, just to make it look better. And I really love call to actions. If you have a website like this, you really want to have as many call to actions as possible, basically where people can go to a casino. I added some photos here of a fox. Here's another call to action. Looks pretty nice. I couldn't really figure out how to make the padding smaller here. And that is one of the drawbacks using one of these templates. Can be pretty hard to navigate. But yeah, I added some more text because text is all we need basically. And I added my own author box here for this cool guy, Bastian Giver here. I created my own footer here. Looks like this. Obviously, you can make this header here sticky. You can make it follow when you're scrolling. I never use that actually. I keep it like this. Same on mobile, I never use that. But it's like kind of a subjective thing. There's actually something called CLS, which is cumulative layer shift. And that is something that I think a sticky header can impact, and that is bad for the technical SEO part. So I just opt to not do that. To be honest, I would remove this search function as well because I would never use that. But they have some cool functions here. For example, you can add some text up here, which can be good for click-through rate. I'm going to show you how I did with the review page also. But basically, I created one money page that is also my home page. And then you can copy this. You can make it into your casino bonus page like this. It's the exact same thing. I added a review. And this one is pretty cool because I haven't designed this at all. I basically chose the template that I wanted to use. And now it's basically just look like this. Of course, you have to change this for the ones that you like. This one also came with the theme, so I just added all of the other casinos here that follows when you scroll, which I think is great. So you just add the affiliate link here in the logos. So yeah, it's logo. Here's the review, and also here they have like this function where you can add different softwares, deposit methods, withdrawal methods, withdrawal limits and stuff like that, restricted countries. They also have a pretty cool geolocation function. So depending on where from the world a visitor is coming from, and it can also show like the different casinos or if they are restricted or not. I'm not using that personally because I'm targeting just like one country for each website or subdirectory. So I'm not using that, but other than that, it looks pretty nice. You can add games also. So I added some games here. That looks also pretty nice. To be honest with these reviews, people want to come here, maybe they read a bit, they look at the stars, like there's a 9 here, they press here. That's what we want them to do. But other than that, I think it's pretty easy, just out of the box. It looks really great like this. I also added like an online slots page, just to kind of show people how it might look. So here's some slots that I added here. So obviously some text, some images, some information. So yeah, and for me, I also obviously added some to contact us. I added a news page like this. So here you can add some articles. Bitcoin hits 1 million. It's perfect. Blackjack dealer wins. It's funny that the blackjack dealer wins. I remember I did this just for fun. Gambling firm stopped advertising during live sports. Whatever it might be. So the blog post actually looks pretty clean as well. It's just basically text. I can show you a bit in the dashboard. So we have all of the pages just like we would any other WordPress website. We have them here. Keep in mind, I'm not showing you exactly how to install this theme because that video would be way too long. But this is how it looks. The comparison table is basically a shortcode. So if I want to change the comparison table, I can just change it to another number. And how do we know which comparison table we want to use? Now is the perfect time for me to actually go here and show you the live preview of Mercury. Keep in mind that just go to the link in the description and you are going to get directed to this Envato Market website. And also keep in mind that they are not like paying me or anything to show this. I'm just doing it because I tried out this theme and I really like it. But here they have the demos and you can export the demos. And this is a pretty cool function. Maybe you're not even working with casinos. They have a lot of other types of templates here. I went to Casino and I picked this one, and you can see that it's a bit different. I removed some things here. But I basically went there and I looked at the other comparison table templates that they're using. So for example, you can go here, you can use this one. Personally, I don't like it. It looks pretty weird, but you can go maybe. I'm using this template 4. I just picked it for fun. It looks like this. I didn't use this one, I think. I don't remember which one I used. Yeah, it was this one. So it looks like this. So they have so many different like casino page templates, they have game page templates, they have bonus page templates, but they even have a dark style here. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, I mean, so the thing is, when you install this theme, you're going to have all of these different things, all of this code, all of this unnecessary code that you're not going to use. So that's why you have to learn how to remove all of this unnecessary bloated code. So yeah, go through all of this and see, maybe there's one of these that you like. You can go to slots and maybe you can use this one. It's like more of a dark theme. So that's what I did. I went into the theme. I went to all of these different pages that I had. I think I removed all of them. Let's see here. Yeah, I have 19 here in trash. The same with the posts, the same with the bonuses and everything. I clean it up really well, to be honest. And the comparison table is very easy to use. You basically go to casinos and you choose a casino that you want to list. Basically, you add a new one here. You add the logo. Something I do is that I always take the logo from the demo and I add it in Photoshop and I just replace it to get the correct dimensions of the logos. And yeah, here you can write the reviews. For example, I did this fake Betway review. So I added the content here. You can change these things here. On the side here, I don't know if my face is in the way though. Let's see. Yeah, my face is a bit in the way here, but you can see here that you can untag like the different payment methods. You can also sort all of this in the category sections. So that is also pretty intuitive. And so you see here, you have all of these different categories and deposit methods. And when you launch this, it's basically going to show up in the comparison table. You add the bonus information here as well. So it's very intuitive and very easy to use. But so what do we do if we want to have a casino on our website without a review? Because we don't want a review to get indexed if it doesn't have any content, because then your website might get penalized because you have too much thin content. So obviously what we want to do there, if we have one of these entries without a review, because personally, most of the casinos I list on my website doesn't have a review, we have to go down and we have to use an SEO tool such as Yoast, and we have to add these URLs in the robotext. I do that by going down here and I add it in the robotext like this. I mean, obviously, yeah, I need to go like this. So that is a very important thing. For example, there's a lot of other of these important things to do, but this is one of them, because otherwise we're going to launch a website and we're going to have like 100 URLs, and when Google starts crawling it, you're not going to get enough crawl budget to actually crawl the pages that you want to get crawled. So I really like this theme, but I think there are some drawbacks to it. I was actually using another plugin from GeneratePress that is called GenerateBlocks that works really well with this theme as well. I also use these simple terms and conditions ones that I showed you, and I'm using Yoast. And obviously you need a bit more plugins for optimization, but these are the ones I'm using here. I actually made a really long tutorial on how to optimize Mercury theme, but for this one I decided to only put it inside of my course, because inside of this video I was kind of talking about other videos inside of the course that wouldn't make sense if I posted it on YouTube. So I decided to have some exclusive content in the course, because I'm continuously updating the course a lot. So yeah. So this is the community, if you didn't know about that. Super nice community. Here are some people sharing their stats. This guy is making quite a lot of money already from casino affiliate marketing, which is pretty cool. He's just shared his last 3 months like this. It's the same with this guy. He shared a lot of data. This is also a sheet that you get inside of the course if you take it, so you can track all of your numbers, all of your costs, and all of the everything basically. So pretty impressive here. We have a Q&A today, 2 hours. It's going to be exciting. But nevertheless, inside of the classroom, I'm just going to show you how the Mercury theme video looks. So you see here, this is a whole, I think it's 1 hour and 20 minutes or something, video about how I go step by step into fixing Mercury themes to make it 100% optimized for SEO. But so yeah, if someone follows this guide, 1 hour and 20 minutes, maybe you obviously have to pause and go back and forth a bit. But if you follow this guide, you're going to have a website that might look like this or better in like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Only drawback, obviously, is that you might not learn as much because you're not really doing it yourself. But if you just want to have a website up and ready to launch, it would be great for someone to just follow this whole video. I'm also adding more information about this theme. For example, here I found some fixes, for example, removing some buttons and stuff. So yeah, and obviously inside of the course, I have other videos for initial settings and the most useful plugins and all of that stuff. But I basically just want to share with you this theme that I found, because I really do think that this is a great way for someone that just got started to kind of make the point of entry like a bit easier. Instead of starting with a theme from scratch, you're going to use these templates in Mercury. Yeah, I'm going to show you that I'm actually getting some traffic from this one. So let's see here. This is a new website that launched. It didn't launch 1st of December. I don't remember. I think it's less than 3 months old. But yeah, this is weekly. So it's getting quite a lot of visits already. And it's for sure it's making money already. I think I shared this website in the community as well. Let's see if I can find it. So after a while, I actually found it. It's here. So for this website, I used the Mercury. I was targeting in the Portuguese market. I got the clicks and regs and FTDs. The website already made some money, not that much, but like this is a really good start considering this website is so new. So yeah, I just wanted to show the people that might be worried that this is not good for SEO. It works for SEO. SEO, I think, is way more based on the on-page and off-page. Obviously, the technical SEO is important, but on-page, most important, off-page, obviously also important. I have videos about that on my channel as well. I'm not going to go through it now, but I have a lot of videos. The latest one about content creation was actually pretty well received. So I want to talk about the things that I go through in the longer video inside of the course. I just made this list very fast. I'm going to show you how to clean up the theme. Like I mentioned, it's very important with this theme. Even if it looks amazing, you kind of still need to go through these steps. I talk about image optimization. I also run a speed test inside of the other video, and I showed the difference between the preloaded theme and once I optimized it. Optimizing for SEO, crawl budget, like I talked about before, this one is very important. I'm going through all of that. Super easy to follow, don't be discouraged. For me, it took a long time to figure it out, but just follow me and you're going to get it done. Step by step, yeah, Even though it looks simple, source, there's not a lot of room for improvisation. I actually found some ways to edit the CSS codes using ChatGPT, so that's very useful as well. I'm also showing you how to launch it in staging mode, because you don't want to attach this website to a domain immediately. That is also kind of like a huge, could be a huge problem. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to create new videos on Mercury every time I find something new. So to cap this video up a bit, I'm not saying that this is better theme than GeneratePress, but I do think that if you just want to get started like this, buff, I want a website today, go through the steps inside of the course. There's also a link in the description to the course, so you can get access to this video. Obviously, if you join the community and you get the course, I want you to go through all of the videos, because there's 50 videos there about SEO and website creation and how to actually, get deals from casinos to start working with them. But this video is a great addition to the course. So yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about. If you have any further questions, like I say in every video, you can book a free call with me. There's a link in the description, and we can just have a chat, maybe about this theme. Or maybe if you have other themes that you want to suggest me. But to be honest, I've been looking and this is the best one I found. But yeah, that was it for this video. Have an amazing day. I see you in the next video. Bye bye.